Okay, so I wish someone told me when I first started filmmaking that location scouting was probably one of the most important things to invest my time in, no matter what production, music video, short film, or documentary. When I first started out, I was more focused on camera gear, what lens, what specs do I need, 4K, 6K, 12K, all of the Ks. I know that sounds weird, but just specs that really don't help tell your story. And you start realizing that none of that matters if your story isn't connecting with your audience. Trying to make a movie on a zero budget is probably one of the hardest things you can do. But there are tools and ways that you can make a zero budget look like a big production budget. Number one is locking down great free locations. If you go outside, there is a lot of locations that are free for use that'll be great for a short film. But a lot of times we write our stories because it's what we want to see. But sometimes what you want to see can't be done. Sometimes you got to focus on what can be done and what parts of the story I can actually get made. Recently, I finished my short film Frenemies, which was a great learning experience for me as a director, cinematographer, as well as sound and colorist and everything in the film. I pretty much did it all. And for this short film, I kind of learned that location is everything. Now, with this location, I did not utilize the location to the fullest potential. I could have used it in so many other ways, and I felt myself using it like I was in a box. I was given full range to use this whole restaurant however, whenever I want, and I chose to use it in a box. Don't do that. It's the worst thing you can do. When you have full creative permission, use that canvas to paint and create whatever you want to do. I'm not used to people allowing me to use their whole restaurant to shoot whatever I want, which was amazing. Most people will tell you no or won't give you opportunity to do it. I was grateful enough to have somebody to say, hey, whenever you want to use it, just let me know and I'll get it all cleaned up and I'll let you guys use it. And that was one of the nicest things someone ever done to me, because usually I'm optimistic and I get a lot of closed doors like, no thank you, or no, you can't do that, or we don't want to be a part of that, especially when you're independent filmmaker. They're looking at you like, I don't know who you are, I don't know your company, and it's just it just might not be a good look for us. But I don't want to hold you guys up too much. I just want to say location scouting is probably one of the smartest things you can do as a independent film or just production in general. Big movies are doing great location scouting. They're trying to find new locations that haven't been on screen yet for the actors to feel comfortable in those places to bring the story along, bring the story alive. Yeah.